Let's see where the NVIDIA is not really anything. Ding, 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 ding. All right, I'm gonna actually put the scanners of real trading terminal as well, see what we're gonna get. All right, Tesla is pulling back. Tesla dropped. Meta is pretty strong. Wood is interesting. Wood is at all-time high, huh? No. SE is hitting the scanner. Wood could be opening range breakout for the break of 116. Yeah, SE is hitting the scanner and C as well. C limited. It's going to go all-time high. Oh, there you go. Wow, SE is going to go to 174. That one hit the scanner. Apple is ripping as well. I'm gonna get some long on Apple here. Ah, shit, I got partial fill. Let's see Apple can do a break. Let's see if can Apple go to 230. Tesla nothing. CRCL, really nice pullback. STS, wow, STS is nice. Yeah, I'm long Apple, guys. Let's see what Apple is gonna go. 230, so I can break the 230, that would be nice. It's Apple daily chart. Yeah, potentially can go to 2 days ago higher. I'm adding a little bit more on Apple here. See if we can get a break of 230. CRCL, oof. Wow. Wow, Apple, the CRCL is really no chill. Look at that. Tesla really chilled. What's ASTS doing? Apple had struggled. CRCL was amazing. Yeah, ASTS also still has potential. You know, I'm gonna get some long on ASTS at 53.86. Let's see if you can go to 55. Be careful of your share size on STS. That's pretty volatile. Spread is like 15 cents. Stop loss we can do 50 to 50. Still hopeful on Apple we can get another uh, pop. I'm adding a little bit more on Apple. Alright, SPY and Qs are climbing up. Long ASTS as well, average 53.90. Let's see if Apple can go for through 30. We might this time. Oh, SPY is ripping. Wow, SPY just ripped. Wow. TQQ would have been a good trade. TQQ, Nasdaq futures would have been good. I'm sure Thor is having a good time. Wow, SPY is going to go for all-time high. It's SE doing Apple. Okay, Apple is going up. Now I have a fairly big size on Apple. Let's see if we can get to 230. All right, 230. I think we're going to get to Apple. Come on, Apple. Everybody's going up. All right, ASTS it's heading up. Let's see if you can get to 55. Ah, shit, Apple is losing it. Uh-huh. ASTS, come on. 55. ASTS is going to go to 55. Apple is issue. There you go. ASTS break of 55. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna put some shares at 55 on ASTS. 5,000 shares on 55 if we can get. I think we have a good chance to get there. PLTR, what does PLTR do? Yeah, semis are disgusting today. NVIDIA and AMD. Apple also stopping out soon, probably. CRCL. Yeah, CRCL lost it. Ah, shit, Apple is. Yeah, I gotta stop that on Apple, probably. Bad loss. I'm still in Apple, but I'm very close to get stopped out. If it loses the VWAP. ASTS, let's see if you can get to 55. Yeah, SPY wants all-time high. All right, so let's see if ASTS, I have 5,000 shares, guys, to get filled up there. Come on, ASTS, you can do 55. There is this level here that is exactly at 55 3 days ago, 4 days ago. SPY is gonna go for all-time high. What is Apple doing? Where are you guys? Look at Qs, they're gonna go Apple all-time high, 540, 640. Come on, Apple. Nice, go STS. 55. Ah, SPY 640. Robinhood. Robinhood, all-time high. All right, so I'm gonna get some long Robinhood as well, 116.88. I think Robinhood wants all-time high. ASTS, I got filled, guys, at 55. Nice. I'm gonna put some shares also at 55.50, and I'm gonna put some at 56. Let's see if Robinhood, I'm gonna add some Robinhood here. I'm gonna get out of Apple, guys. Stopped out on Apple. Yeah, Apple was a big loss. Robinhood. Let's see, Robinhood pullback, 116.70. What CRCL did? CRCL lost it, huh? STS. It's pretty disappointing that the Apple is selling off. Which market is repeat? Financials and communication services are the strong. If you go to a trading terminal on the homepage, you can see the sectors, which sector are strong. Going into the news. All right, SPY, all-time high, 640. You can see it on my chart as well. I marked all-time high over there. All right, Robinhood is going up, guys. I added more on Robinhood, so let's see if Robinhood can go. There you go. Nice. Let's see Robinhood all-time. I want Robinhood all-time high, which is exactly right now at 170. It's 170.45. It's gonna break. Somebody mentioned Robinhood in the chat. It hit also a scanner in trading terminal multiple times. Come on, come on, come on. Break off all-time high. Come on, you can do it. There you go. All right. Now I'm partitioning some here. I think Robinhood all-time high is a good. Sorry, 118, 119 would be good, reasonable. Nice. Partially more. Sell Robinhood 118. I put some orders 118. SDS is popping up. So I want 55.50 and I have orders at 56. SPY is very close to all-time high. What's Q's all-time high? Q's also all-time high right now. Yeah, both of them are at all-time high. SPY is going. You guys should be able to see all my trades on my screen. On the right side, I have a SPY, and the bottom Q's, and STS is the one that I'm trading. Carlos is putting me something on YouTube. All right, so ASTS is coming down. Didn't fail me. Let's see if I can get a stop out at the break even. So my stop loss is now at break even. So you should have a hotkey for bringing your stop loss in break even. By the end of this week, we're gonna release a break even hotkey. The whole hotkey is in the trading terminal, so you can actually put your stop loss at the break even. So automatically put a stop loss order for you at the break even and cancels any other limit orders that you might have on that ticker. Meta was nice. All right, so Hood is dropping. Hood also has an issue here. I might actually see get out of Hood maybe. Let me see. ASTS is also still have some room for ASTS before I get it stopped out. Oh, there's a drop in the SPY. What was it? Oh, oh, maybe Fed's a speech or something, huh? What the hell was that? Benzinga didn't announce anything. On the calendar, I think we had some Feds talking today. 10, 9:45. There's nothing. Yeah, it might be a Fed speech. But Zynga didn't announce anything, so okay. I'm getting out of guys. I'm getting out of Robinhood. ASTS is coming down as well. Am I gonna stop that on ASTS? Right, I think ASTS is gonna stop me out as well. So I'm gonna get out of completely on ASTS at 54. Who? Damn it, who's backing up? Yeah, I gotta stop that on Hood. Actually, yeah, stop me out. So I had two good trades. I'm still negative because I had a big loss on Apple. So I'm negative $4,000. I made $1,300 on Hood, 7,000 on STS, but the Apple loss was kind of big. So we'll see. Oh, major loss with home. Oh, president is. Benzinga announced one of the reasons the market dropped is President Trump said he might do a major lawsuit against JPA. All right, I'm going to get back in the Hood and 117. Let's see if Hood can do another pop. Apple's trying to come back up. Market is slowly digesting these. Do you guys hear the Benzinga on my background or no? Because I have it on and it's constantly making news, no? No, it's good because I don't want it to be annoying. But if you want, you can actually have it on another tab on your terminal. You can actually hear it. So this kind of breaking news when something happens like 9:45, usually Benzinga announced it. Like today announced it is because President Trump said he might sue Jay Powell. All right, I'm back on Hood. BMNR. BMNR doesn't do much. ASTS, I'm glad I got out of it. CRCL had a really nice pop and dropped. Let's see what the Hood is doing. Jared, how was your trade on CRCL? Did you trade nice in CRCL or no? right, so I'm getting out of food, guys. I gotta stop out on food. Yeah, last day for me so far. Yeah, last day for me. Yeah, I'm down $14,000. I lost 9,000 on Hood, 7,000 profit on ASTS, and 13,000 loss on Apple. So we'll see. This Apple, I took a big slice on it. The market was rolling over. It was a good day, but I don't know. That's such is life. Tesla, yeah, Tesla is losing it. NVIDIA, AMD's. AMD today is horrible. It's really garbage. Apple, as you see, is a big drop. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, Benzinga is great. When I have the Benzinga, it's very important for me because if there is something happens that is important, is announcing it really fast. So, like for example, if the president says, "I'm gonna put something on that," you don't want to have Bloomberg on or anything on and stuff. So that one announces really fast. I like that. I don't particularly trade based on the tickers that they say, but sometimes it brings really good stuff attention to me. And the good thing about it is it's not as annoying. It's not that constantly blah 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 blah. It's it doesn't say that anything like every minute or so it says something. I think I did follow my trade books, Mustafa. I don't think I did anything wrong. It's just sometimes you get stopped out. Justin, what did you do? Yeah, I don't think I did anything wrong today, honestly. All right, Apple is bouncing back. SE was nice, but that one is also setting off. Yes, exactly, Drew. That's all about the things. Bugs. No political comment, please. Please do not start. Apple. Yeah, Apple looks like it's bouncing from the previous day close. I don't want to take it more trade. If it closes above the VWAP, I might get back in there, but Megan did a nice short on CRCL. That's interesting. All right, so Apple looks like it wants to pump out. It's a very bullish candle. All right, I'm gonna get a long on Apple 228.30. Let's see if we can pop above the VWAP. It looks like market wants to bounce back. It looks like a big pop up. Let's see if we can go above the VWAP. Good, lost it, STS lost it. Nice. Nice pop on Apple. Guys, I appreciate if you guys have my new book, post it on Twitter and tag me and credit, and maybe we can actually do some sort of a giveaway for the people. Although Amazon doesn't allow to do anything for the review, so it's against Amazon policies for ask for review and in exchange of something, and I don't want to do that. But I really appreciate that, guys, for those of you who really read the book, put some honest review in there. Especially at the beginning, it helps a lot, those reviews. So Amazon algos are smart, so they can see which books are good and which books they should support and bring higher. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rich. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate if you write your honest words on Amazon. It really means a lot to me. All right, so I think Apple's going to stop me out again. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. All right, Hood is really losing it. I'm glad I got out of it. Let's see if an Apple can go back up or not. Market seems that really rejected the volume weighted average price on SPY. Nice, great. Who made nice trade on Apple calls? Who is it? Amen. Oh, Amen, is that you? Nice. All right, so Apple rejected the VWAP. Looks like market wants to head lower. Let's see what Apple doing here, but most likely I'm gonna get a stopped out here. All right, I'm gonna get a stopped out on Apple. Big loss. Yeah, nice show. Thanks. Yeah, I had a big day loss for so far. It's getting a little bit difficult to make the losses back. AMD, yeah, market is oh yeah, AMD is losing it. Yeah, everything is going downhill so far. Tesla is also going downhill. Market overall doesn't have much of a strength left. ASTS was a nice pop, but this one also. Nice. Gary, what did you trade? PLTR. Yeah, Victor, that was a nice short on PLTR. Paris, what did you trade? Mr. Paris, you traded Let's see what Paris traded. Let me share that. NVIDIA is short. Amazing. It's a really nice short on NVIDIA. So it can pop into kind of a false breakout, adding on these pullbacks. Paris is really good at adding on these pullbacks. Yeah, market Qs went red. So situation is not, even the bonds are not doing great. So that's the interesting part. Bonds are going down, even though they seem that they should go up. Will trades on Thinkorswim. Nice. Wood went red. Wow. It's bouncing back from the red right now. Spies. All right, so the Fed's is pitching. Benzinga just announced it, but not much going on. I think it's Spy trying to do a double bottom. Brian, Tesla, what's Tesla doing? Yeah, Tesla is really selling off. Tesla potential reversal somewhere around here. Huh? That looks like a good support. Yeah, everything would went red. ASTS lost it. CRCL is completely lost it. AMD lost it. It was a good short that Paris did on NVIDIA. Megan, what did you trade? I know you did a nice short on CRCL, huh? That very nice. It's very nice short on CRCL. Yeah. So PLTR bounce. Apple is, yeah. I mean, I lost Apple, the biggest loss that I had. Filter is closing back. Spy looks like it wants to come back to the revap, so we'll see if this time is the charm. AMD is trying to bounce from this level. I don't know if it's tradable or not. I'm tempted to take Apple long again. I'm taking another long on Apple 227.75. Let me see if Apple could go back to VWAP because the market really wants to hang a little bit more. Let's see if Apple can go back to VWAP. Oh, there you go. It's popping up. Nice pop. Let's see if you can go above the VWAP and then we start partially. Oh, SPY really rip above the VWAP. SPY is popping up. I don't know what happened. Did President say anything? Well, thank you, Mr. President. Whatever. Oh, look at that rip. See, it just... I found the bottom on everything. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Wow. I'm going to add a little bit more on Apple here. That's a nice pop. That's very nice. Let's see if we can get to 229. SPY is ripping. Yeah, nice grab, Tom. I wasn't expecting that, honestly, but okay. All right, I'll take it. STS is coming back as well. Val, I think trading like us requires at least 3 months of simulation. I highly recommend trading a simulator for 3 months, and then go through the funder account, see if you can actually tolerate the stress of trading for another 3 months, which will start free for all the trading terminal premium members starting next week. So and see how do you do under pressure, and then slowly make a decision if you want to go with the live trade or not. And again, a lot of us are in the community have experience of over 5 years, so gotta be careful that you don't get right away to this level of trading. All right, let's see if Apple goes back up or not. We're gonna launch MTJ. We're gonna launch the hotkeys today, not today, this week, and we're testing the hotkeys on the development environment. And then all the UI UX is also complete. This week, in the next 4 or 5 days, we just want to do a lot of performance upgrade on the back end to make sure that the delays and speed and everything is okay. And people are very nice, sending us a lot of comments. And that's why I want to keep Trading Terminal funded account free for all the users that are testing it for now for us for 3 months maybe. Maybe allow them to reset as well if they blew up, because it's all the next month or so it's all beta testing. No, it's not live now. The idea is starting next Monday. So next Monday we start, unless there is a big performance issue, maybe we can delay it by a few days. And yeah, and if anyone blow up reset, I can reset it for them because the people who are supporting now, they're giving us feedback and testing and everything. I'm very, very grateful. All right, let's see if Apple can hold above the VWAP. 229 would be nice. Yes. So exactly, MTJ. The rules would be the same. Yes, Mike. Come on, Apple. Just a squeeze above the VWAP. Just do it, man. Just do it. Save us from this loss. SPY is consolidating above the VWAP. Only thing that we want is just one tweet from the president say buy. It's a good time to buy. Come on, Apple. Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. What's SE doing? SE is garbage. Hood really lost it. PMNR, OKLO is the earning, nothing. PLTR is like a dog. TSLL sold off. Meta. Yeah. Oh. I don't think 30-second candles are useful. But they're too noisy. Doesn't give you any real insight. That's my personal opinion, but what do I know? All right, here we go. Apple is going. Uh-huh. 1 second. Carry. You're funny. Okay, there you go. Uh-huh. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Apple, you can do that. SPY is gonna go. Uh-huh, nice. Nice. 229 would be nice if you can get to Apple. 229. Wow, nice. Nice. All right, 229. I'm gonna partial. The SPY wants to actually go high, back to the high of the day, so Apple is going as well. All right, there you go. Oh man, I might actually come out of this mess, green. All right, I'm partialing some at 229. I got the field here, 228.95. I like that. Let's see if we can actually go for the break of high of the day. Honestly, this one was lucky. Nice. Spy wants to go back. Spy is reaping toward highs. That's interesting. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, God, it's put me on. How do you like my hair, guys? I want to grow it like curly. I want to become like a African. Yeah, I look like a YouTuber. Looks nice. Thanks. All right, so PLTR is, sorry, Apple is going to go up. R4 229.11. If we can go to high of the day, I would come out of this day green potentially. Oh, nice. Um, Peter, I don't think Peter has any credibility to comment about hair. Um, Brian's sound effect. Woo-hoo! Like, no, Brian is unique. Nobody can make those noises that Brian does. Right, so market is putting back a SPY. I think a SPY is going to break the all-time high today. Honestly, I think has the potential to break the all-time high, which is at 640. I'm surprised that the bonds are dropping. TLTs 5. Airline stocks are ripping. United, yeah, United is ripping. Why? It's not the earning. Earning was before. I don't know why United is ripping. Is Delta also? Um, Delta Airline, was it the AL? Yeah. What's happening with the airlines? Because their earning was a few weeks ago. Um, CCL is something. Yeah, CCL is also Norwegian Cruise Line and CLH. NCLH. Remember during pandemic we were trading these crazy. Why? Something is fishy in the market. Why this travel sector? The war is getting ended. I think there is something market knows. Is the Europe and Middle East war is gonna end? What is happening? Apple. I think Apple wants high of the day. I'm gonna add a little bit more on Apple here. If Apple break to go to high of the day, am I out of this day green? Back to school? I don't know. Look, financial market knows something. Financial market is the smartest thing ever. Like when Israel attacked Iran, we were in the office, we were working on trading terminal, looking at the data and everything, and then we saw suddenly the market is dropping. It was post market. And I looked at my developer Reza and I said, Reza, is this correct? What did we do wrong? And then we opened up DAS and he said, no, no, it's dropping significantly. And then it took like 3, 4 minutes until all the media says, releases the breaking news. Like, because I get the notification of all of these breaking news on my phone. It took easily 3, 4 minutes or less than that, maybe 2 minutes until all the breaking news is coming that Israel attacked Iran. Like the financial market is just so ahead of game. Like if there is these airlines and cruise lines are going up, I wouldn't be surprised there is some sort of announcement coming because this is a big move on the travel sector, and all of them are happening at the same time. All right, Apple is gonna go for the high of the day. SPY is gonna go for the break of all-time high. They're the same. I think the bond prices are moving with the yields. So the yields are going up. That's why the bonds are dropping, or the vice versa. They're completely correlated. So the interest rates are rising. I don't know why. 229. I want high of the day. I'll know it first. Yeah, market is always ahead of everything. All right, come on, Apple. Amen did a nice contract. I don't think Amen trades a very big size of contract. Even Brian doesn't trade very big contract. Like, 5 to 10 contracts is the maximum that he does. And those he makes those noises. Like imagine now if like me trades, 10,000 shares, what kind of noise he's gonna make. One time he said, I have one contract of Apple. I said, who are you joking, man? One contract of Apple. He trades the small share size. Uh, but it's good, you always have to trade within your limit. He has also multiple accounts. He has like 3, 4 different accounts. I don't know why. Maybe it's part of his retirement. There's registered accounts. There's TFSA. There's margin account that he has. Um, Doodly doodly. Brian is traveling today. And TJ, he's in Chicago for some work. All right, so waiting for Apple for at least test the 229.60. That would be cool. Oh, 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 oh. This is funny between Elon Musk and Sam Altman. So Elon says Apple does not bring any other AI company number one into the Apple Store. Sam says No, you're manipulating the post for your own benefit, and Elon Musk says this is bullshit. You liar. That is, they have no chill with each other. That is crazy. Come on, Apple. You can come back. Thanks, Marla. Yeah, I miss Brian actually today. Honestly, I really miss him. All right, let's see. I think SPY is doing a consolidation. I think SPY is going to break the all-time high today. Um, that's why I'm long Apple. Um, but I'm not taking that trade because, again, sometimes you feel the direction, but it's not really tradable. It's something that I discuss a lot in the book, in my new book. My new book is really evolution of myself as a trader. Like I updated all of my previous books multiple times, but this one it was really about my thought process. So what I think behind the station. Um, so essentially, it's a journal version of a lot of my good recaps. Um, yeah, that's amazing. Thanks. Yeah, my average is around 228.20, 220.26. So I have a pretty good average now. Thanks, Jason. Again, I really appreciate that, guys. If you can write your honest review on Amazon, especially at the beginning, is very important because Amazon is very smart, the algorithm. So it really look at the books that have good interaction with the audience, and then that one brings it high and high and high into the recommendation and selections. Tesla, yeah, Tesla looks like it found a bottom around 334. If it was S4, I would have taken that trade, but definitely looks like a double bottom now. Spies going back toward all-time high. Apple. Nice. Carlos took a AMD trade. Carlos is trading really nice at the open. He traded amazing on AMD yesterday. He also posted a recap. Now he's also long AMD. And he's very patient. I like Is there any question, guys, so far about the trades? Like for me, ASTS was a profit. Hood was a loss. Hood was actually a pretty good day, but I just let it pass my entry. And Apple was a loss, is still a loss, but if it goes back to the half day, I might come out of it green. Well, it's all my money. It's my own account. It's about 9 million now. And I get a portfolio margin from Interactive Brokers. It's like a 6-to-1 margin instead of typical 4-to-1 on some stuff. Most of the stocks are giving me 6-to-1, but on TQQ and TNA, I think I get 2-to-1 margin. Yeah. So when I trade on margin, which I do quite often during the day, is essentially borrowing from the broker, interest free. Um, but I don't hold overnight on margin because then you have to pay interest. So Alex, it's called portfolio margin. When you're a firm um, and you have a relationship with them, you can apply for that. So Max, trading terminal doesn't have risk control now yet, but we're gonna add the hotkeys. I think we're releasing it in the next few days. We're just testing it. The hotkeys have buy based on buying power. also partial, and also bring your stop loss to break even for the ticker that you're trading. Um, I think in the next phase, we're going to do the risk control. But again, my goal is not really to build a very sophisticated trading platform like DAS. I would never want to go for, a platform like DAS. I like Trading Terminal to stay as a very light version for simulation and practice to give you a good glimpse of trading. And then I invest to bring more tools for you, like a scanner. Better, we are adding an AI tool to scanner that finds all the levels for you based on the models that I'm training. Um, the level two is coming, the visualization is coming, and then we'll see what other features we can slowly add. And since it's a browser-based ad, obviously you're limited to the amount of processing that you can put on your own platform. DAS, Thinkorswim, Interactive Brokers, TWS, or Desktop, they're all Windows, desktop applications. So, they're more powerful in terms of, processing and RAM and capacity. But the web-based applications eventually are going to crash your browser if you put too much on them. That's why one of the big issues that we have sometimes in the performance is because you have to share the processing between our servers and your browser. So that's the problem. If it was a pure desktop application, it would have been much easier. And even when we are building the charting, I'm really working with these developers not to put all the libraries, all the studies, and just make sure that we don't overwhelm you with things because it's easy to overwhelm. It's very difficult to teach very, shortly and nicely and selectively. Some other communities and some other educators, they're claiming that we have the biggest, library, 10,000 hours of, videos. And like, it's not, there's no value of a 10,000 hour video. It's just give me 5 hours of videos that I can actually start, training really well. Who watches 10 hours of videos? That, as a matter of fact, it means that you're not a good educator because you can't select good stuff for me or cut short edit for me. Um, and that's why, for example, a lot of people are telling me just record all these chats for us every day. Put 8 hours of chat room recording in there. Why? Why do you want to put 8 hours of chat room recording in the education center? Are you really going to watch it? No, if you miss that day, next day, there's another opportunity. There's another opportunity. Even during the week, how many hours of content we're creating? There's live stream in the chat room, there's live stream on YouTube. We have bookmap sessions, we have options trading sessions, we have onboarding, we have webinars on Tuesdays, psychology on Wednesdays, a couple of mentorship on Thursdays. You just have to consume it as much as you can. Don't rely on the recordings because you're never gonna watch it. Yeah, potentially we're gonna go toward an app. Potentially we're gonna go toward a mobile application. But trading is a platform, is a desktop thing. Like if mobile, the Robinhood gamification, buy and holds. I don't know. I mean, generally you have to accept that this is a career that you have to do behind the computer. We can give you an app to play around with it. TradingView does it, but that's just the dopamine addiction. Real trading is behind the station. That's why I don't really put too much effort. I told my developers that don't try to put too much on the mobile version. Even if there is bugs and stuff, people should go into the browser. Like sometimes responsiveness and stuff on mobile is not good, and it's not my priority because this this trading, the way that we do it, is no joke. It's one of the hardest style of tradings with obviously more risk, more reward, but you have to behind the station. Like my station, like they have this big 42 inches of screen, sorry, 32 inches of screen, and then there's another one on the top. And that's, I feel comfortable in the market. And now, how do I want to go into the war with these? I just can't. So trading terminal funded account does not include DAS. And one of the reasons that we want to bring it into trading terminal is going to be much cheaper. I cannot give you a funded account at low price because DAS is a very expensive platform. And a lot of people don't need expensive platform. A lot of people at the, maybe 1 or 2 week you blew up, but you already paid 3 months for a very expensive platform that you cannot use. So one of the goals, you still offer it through DAS. PCT is still using the DAS. But for a lot of people who want to get a taste of trading, just use Trading Terminal. If you blow up, what did you lose? $50? Nothing. Another one, $50. What is nothing? But if you pay $1,000, which I can't control that price, and then you blow up in one account, it's such a shame. That's not fair. Amen, Steve. Like I think, like, see, that's so Trading Terminal. Oh, Journal, Laura. Journal is actually is going to be included. Right now, we are using Journal in Trading Terminal for all the bootcamp members, and it's going to be live also for all the funded account people. And then after we kind of, reach to a point that, I can assign some people there, then we start going for the brokers. Maybe we start with IB, start with the TD, Charles Schwab and stuff. But it's not my priority to build a journal platform yet. Um, my priority is to build a really reliable simulator and funded account and bookmap on it. But we're gonna get there. I think next year we're gonna have probably Interactive Brokers, all the famous Robinhood, all the famous brokers. Uh, but I'm really, really, I never mentioned 30 minutes breakouts are no good. I don't remember I saying that. I deny that acquisition. No, I said, you're 30 minutes to the open, the breakouts are losing momentum because the volume is dropping. But 30 minutes opening range breakouts is actually pretty good. All right, so I'm going to go to YouTube. Say